Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Raceway at Western Fair District. You're watching Race Day, the pregame. To my left, Austin Sorrie. To my right, Ryan DeRoche. A couple of Islanders with us driving now in Ontario. Ryan, you come up the drive tonight. You're sitting, though, hey? A couple of scratches?
Yeah, it happens.
It happens. You know what? We got a play of the day for Austin here. It's race number 6. Number 4, Lady Orb. Let's look at Lady Orb here. She's going for 3 in a row tonight. Remains at the same level. Now 2 for 2 with Austin Sorrie on board. Austin driving for Lady Orb. Race 6, today's play of the day for HBI Bet and Western Fair District. We're going to get to Austin in the second part of the show. Right now, let's look at some pick 3 and pick 4 playing. In the opener, it's the 2 and 5 to kick things off. Be My Delight for AMAC, or the 5, Sunshine in My Pocket, Travis Henry on for Kyle Rebelling. Over to the second race. 3 deep in there. Third race to complete. It's either 3, Wind Sun Lotus, or the 4, Dream All Night, who will look to triple up here in London. Early pick 4 starts in that third race. Stay with the same 2 there, 3 and 4. We're going to go 4 deep in the middle legs, and getting over to race number 6, there is a key scratch. Number 2, Cherry Pop comes out, so it's either the 1, So Bananas, or the 4, Lady Orb. It gets a little easier there for you. Hey, Austin?
Yep.
Right on. Cherry Pop is out of race number 6. Scratch the 2 from the 6th. Race number 8 to kickstart a late pick 4. Nothing really jumping off the page there. I went to the all button. 3 deep in the 9th, 5 deep in the 10th. This late pick 4, it's all going to hinge on number 8, Moon Lake, in the finale. She's getting some major class relief there. She's still in for the $7,000 tag, but meets a softer bunch. We're going to come back with a whole lot more on the pregame show. Ryan DeRoche, shout-outs for the people back home?
Yeah, I'd like to say hi to Jeff Lilly, Philip
Lily,
DeRoche,
of course.
all the boys watching, and yeah.
Right on. Well, you'll be watching Austin and cheering for him. You show up in the winner's circle maybe, hey, tonight?
Yeah.
Right on. Taking a short break right now. If you've got comments or suggestions, send them along to any one of us. Greg Blanchard, Greg Gangle, myself. Love to hear from you. Give me a follow on Twitter tonight at Sugar Doyle. Lots more coming up on the pregame show with Austin Sorrie.
HPIBet.com. Access, rewards, and more.
Hey, welcome back to the pregame show. Everyone, you're watching Race Day at the Raceway. I'm a track announcer, Shannon Sugar Doyle, with us for the pregame. Ontario's newest member of the driving ranks, Austin Sorrie, just 19 years of age. Things are working out pretty good so far in Ontario. Hey, Austin?
Yeah, they're working out real good so far.
Big rookie season in PEI last year, 32 victories, and didn't get started till late April. It worked out all right back home, eh?
Yeah, everything worked out at home. It just all fell into place.
Right on, and teaming up with Patrick Shepard here now tonight in London with a couple of drives. Patrick's been pretty good to putting you up on a few horses.
Yeah, Patrick's real good to me, giving me shots. And
right on. We'll look forward to seeing you in races 6 and 10 this evening here at the Raceway. Wagering menu for tonight. The high 5s, the pick 4s, the pick 3s all feature that low 15% takeout. The go-to wagers, they are that pick 3 play right up front. Pick 4s beginning in races 3 and 8 tonight. The high 5s at the added distance featured in races 6 and 11. Recent 20-cent payouts, it's all about that high 5. On the 21st, both high 5 payouts coming back at $5,000 and $6,000. On the 18th, both high 5s coming back in the $3,500 range. The average 20-cent payout thus far, 2019, $1,757. The average pool size, over $8,000. It pays to bet the Raceway. So driver Austin Sorrie with us tonight for the pregame show. Austin joined us in the new year here in Ontario, coming in off his rookie season on the sulky down in PEI. Licensed as a driver just 1 year, but you've had a lot of experience behind the horses here on that PEI matinee racing circuit. Your first winner maybe on the matinee circuit, how old would you have been?
I would have been 13.
Is that right,
yeah.
eh? And you mentioned Pinette Raceway. The Kilted pace is one that I know of from the Pinette. You ever been in that race?
Yeah, I've been in it lots, but never could win it.
Is that right? The Kilted pace, all drivers wear the Scottish kilt, of course, on that day. So matinee racing is a lot of fun. A lot of drivers that have gone on and done big things in racing got their start. Mark McDonald, Mark Campbell's another one that remained in Prince Edward Island, but Mark McDonald, he's gone on and done some big things, eh?
Yeah, there's quite a few drivers that were in it.
Great spot to learn. Myself, that's where I learned the announcing gig as well, up in O'Leary, Prince Edward Island. You've been there, I imagine. You've been all over the island of matinee racing.
Been to every track, but I don't know how many times.
Multiple times, right on. Your colors, blue and yellow, any particular reason?
I took them off my dad.
Your dad, Wade Sorrie, likely tuned in here for the pregame show. Wade and family mentors growing up.
Like Mark Campbell, Kenny Arsenault.
Right on. Kenny, I know well. Mark, too. Good guys and great guys to be mentoring. Any advice maybe to young people trying to break into the business, whether it be training, driving, caretaking? Don't see a whole lot of young people involved, but you at 19, you know what? There's a shot for everyone if you want to go for it, right?
Yeah, you just got to start the bottom and work your way up.
Work hard, and here he is in Ontario at 19, coming off a rookie season in Prince Edward Island. Favorite driver to maybe watch?
Be John Campbell.
John Campbell, veteran John Campbell, now retired John Campbell. Yeah, he's definitely one of the tops of all time. Favorite horse maybe?
Be One Hot Vet.
One Hot Vet. Ryan, who was on the show earlier there, got his first driving win. That was your first training victory. You guys combined for that, and One Hot Vet, you've got her to the winner's circle yourself?
The matinees.
Okay.
Yeah.
One Hot Vet, I believe she was here in London a few times to race.
Yeah, she was up here before.
Right on. Okay, so again, you began driving in pari-mutuel races late April 2018, Charlottetown. Your first career win would come 2 weeks later with the Best of Me. I'm going to bring back a replay now. That's from Old Home Week. It's going to be the Meadowlands' own Ken Workington filling in for Vance Cameron on the call. We're going to turn it up for Austin Sorrie and a win last season at Old Home Week.
Leading it by 2 towards the half and by the grandstand. R.E.'s Aiden sits the 2-hole ride. Flushed out was Brookdale Buster to the outside. All Out is now fourth, so live cover for Makes Me Stupid on the outside. Then it's Starcastic getting shuffled back. J.D.'s Double Dose to the outside, and D's Boy 58 and 4, 30 and 2 breather in that second quarter. Well rated. The Best of Me leads them off the turn and across the backstretch by length and 3/4. R.E.'s Aiden on the inside begins to gap the pocket spot. Full Out is Brookdale Buster on the outside, spinning his wheels. All Out is pinned in, and now Makes Me Stupid launches a 3-wide bid. Tracking him is J.D.'s Double Dose on the outside. Then it's Starcastic on the rail, and D's Boy continues to trail as they bunch up past 3/4 and 128 and 3/5. Trying to swarm in on the Best of Me, still in front. On the outside, R.E.'s Aiden is threatening, and Makes Me Stupid is 3 deep in driving, and they turn for home. Trying to squeeze through is All Out. It's still the Best of Me, trying to see it through, go all the way. R.E.'s Aiden on the outside, inching in. R.E.'s Aiden is coming. The Best of Me, and R.E.'s Aiden in a photo. Then Makes Me Stupid. Photo for win.
There it was, the Best of Me. Great camera angles there. Red Shores, Old Home Week in Charlottetown last season. The Gray, the Best of Me. 4 of your 32 wins last season came with that Gray for owners Megan Lewis, Mallory Wilkie. Any particular horse that stands out for you there on PEI last season?
Be In Spades.
Right, In Spades. We know him well here in London. I believe he was sort of prepping for his ship to Prince Edward Island here in London. Showed some big speed here in London, winning in 53 and change. And I believe you got your fastest win aboard In Spades there, hey?
Yeah, 53.
53-1. You cut it out.
Yep.
He's a grinder too, hey? When he made front, he'd grind away on the outside too. Just keep coming.
Yeah, you don't mind it. He went with it.
Right on. In Spades, now racing, I believe, in Yonkers for new connections there. And there you were, coming back with the Best of Me. Who's on board there with you?
Be Roger O'Coin.
Okay, a little help with the horse there on race nights?
Yeah, we have horses for him back home.
Okay, perfect. So, again, winningest rookie driver in the history of PEI harness racing. Kind of a neat deal to be noted for that, hey?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
We've seen some pretty good drivers come out of Prince Edward Island over the years. Austin Sorrie, 19 years old, debuting here in the pregame. Horse players may be interested in what you have to say. You've got some picks for each race, Austin. Let's start off in race number 1. You like the 5, Sunshine in My Pocket here.
Yeah, try for 3 in a row.
That's right, the hot horse. Stick with the hot horse. Number 5 in the first. Austin's top selection there. Over to race number 2. What do you like?
The 1 horse.
Twin BJJ. Scratch bet sick, but a win before that. Tough to come back off of sick here in the winter time in Ontario, but you know what? The rails got to give that one the advantage. Hey, over to race number 3. You like sticking with the hot horses, hey?
Well, the hot ones are winning, so.
Right on. Dream All Night. Another one that we'll try for 3 in a row in the 4th race. Number 8, Dolly Cat. A little bit off form there last time out. Maybe gets a bit of class relief in there. Scott Coulter on board and from the trending spot. Austin liking 8, Dolly Cat. Over the race number 5. Who are you going to here?
The 3.
Solid Queen. Right on. She's always in the hunt. She just can't hit that winner's circle. She went 0 for 15 last season, 0 for 3 this year, but she's always in the mix, eh?
Yeah, I'm just going with the Robert Shepard.
Robert Shepard angle on for trainer Keith Cullen. Knocking on the door in recent starts. Number 3, Solid Queen. Over to race number 6, Lady Orb. Got to stay with the hot horse and the hot hands, hey?
Yeah, you can't leave that.
Austin Sorrie driving number 4, Lady Orb in the 6th. The key scratch in that one, the number 2, Cherry Pop, does come out. Over into race 7, this 2, New Billionaire had a big win last time out. Hey, big back half for that one.
Yeah.
Over into race number 8. This one's starting up a late pick 4. Where are you going, Austin?
The 8th.
8, Simply Awesome. That's Colin Kelly on for trainer Jared Bako. Another one that's a great check getter. Should be in the hunt there. The 9th race on the trot. You went outside to your man, Patrick Shepard training,
Yep.
right? Right off the claim. And again, you like the chances for Rob Shepard to show up in the winner's circle a few times today. You're on the 8, Lady London in race number 10. Your first preferred drive here. Pretty neat to get that shot, hey?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Patrick Shepard has been treating you well since coming up here. You do a little work on the side there for him too in the mornings?
Yeah, I work with him full time.
Right on.
Yeah.
Jogging, a little bit of everything?
Yeah, everything.
Every bit.
Whatever there is to do.
Whatever there is with the Patrick Shepard stable, and it's rewarding, right? Because he's putting you up on a couple of horses here and getting some shots to win races here in Ontario. Over to race 11, the finale, the 2, Michelle's Hackert. Why are you going there? Tell me why.
Well, Robert, first time in a while.
Right on, Rob Shepard. And an inside post to work with, and you know what? If she shows up tonight, you will get paid. Michelle's Hatrick probably will be a value player in there in that finale. I'm sticking with the 8, Moon Lake in there. Great job, Austin. Shout-outs for this evening, maybe the family and friends back home?
Yeah, the family and everybody, and whoever else is watching.
Right on. Imagine you got some new fans here in Ontario too. Trainers putting you up over last year and into this year.
Yeah.
Kind of neat to pick up some drives there when others were booking off here a few weeks ago.
Yeah, picked up a few.
Right on. Hoping the success continues for you then, Austin. Great job on the show. Let's go back and do some recapping. It's a pick 3 and pick 4 playing. We'll go back to the opener. First race, using a 2 and 5 to open things up. Race number 2. Stayed away from Austin's choice in there. I went to the 3, 4, and 8. Number 6, Lillian Road, is a scratch in race number 2. The 3 and 4 for me in the 3rd. Early pick 4 starts in that 3rd race. Stay with the same pair, that 3 and 4 to open things up. 4 deep in the middle legs, and over to race number 6. It's either 1, so Bananas, or 4, Lady Orb for Austin. Again, that 2, Cherry Pop, who's been on a roll, comes out. Scratch number 2 from race 6. Late pick 4 starting up in race 8. Hit the all button. Nothing really jumping off the page in my mind for that opening leg of a late pick 4. Then we're on to 3 deep on the trot. Tenor Du Hurrah's got the rail, then Bop 2, the top. Federal Army off the claims. Got at the outside post there in the 9th. 10th, we're 5 deep in there, and getting over to race number 11, it's all going to hinge on Moon Lake for the Coulters. Moon Lake from the training spot does face easier tonight. Cameraman Trev is standing by. What do you got for us, Trev? Race 5, went to the rail. Delta Greystone. What a big trip she went last time out. Hey, Trev? Cameraman picked up on that one. She was about 4 deep through the final quarter and just missing. Big reversal of form there, finishing second at over 20-1 last time out. Scott the Answer Young at the catch drive on 1, Delta Greystone. The cameraman's playing the day. Race number 5. It's another edition of Survivor Tuesday. Always free to play, online or on track. Chance for you to win a $100 deposit to your HBI account, brought to you each and every week by HBI Bet. Closing boards All you need is on our website, westernfairdistrict.com/raceway. Free programs, selections, video, replays, and more. Again, thanks, Austin, for joining us on the show. Good luck to you playing tonight. All 11 races featured on both HPI and TVG. We're underway at 6:15 Eastern.